packages, no delay. We're gonna ship it right on time this way. Got a vision and it's crystal clear. Everything we need is already here. No more worry, no more doubt. We know what this is all about. It's all coming together now, just like we said it would. Ship it by the summer, we'll be ready. You'll see every feature, every detail, just the way it ought to be. Ship it by the summer, right on time and under cost. Everything is going perfectly. No one's getting lost. Sales are saying just one more, but it fits like it did before. Nothing breaks, it all aligns. We just added to the design. Product smiling, this is fine. Every change just saves us time. No trade-offs, no hard calls. We can have it, we can have it all. It's all so simple when you believe. There's nothing we can't achieve. Ship it by the summer, we'll be ready. You'll see every feature, every detail, just the way it ought to be. Ship it by the summer, right on time and under cost. Everything is going every step, every spark, every risk that I take. I can feel it rising higher, no control, I'm on the wire. Run the line, don't look behind. Hear the thunder roll across the night. Turn it up, let it ride. We were born to feel alive. Run the line, wild and free. This is everything it means to be. Shout it out, let it show. We're the fire in the overflow. Run the line, oh, run the line, run the line, run the line.
Well, I met her down in Austin, said she worked in IT, talking about her rust back in, running lean and memory clean. Had a little python in her saddle, just enough to keep things sweet. I tipped my hat and told her, darling, I ain't never seen the sea. She said, boy, you best start learning. There's a whole world underneath, where the pointers run like rivers and there ain't no safety leash. I said I can script a fix or two, keep things moving nice and free. She just smiled and said that won't cut it. Where you're going, you'll see. 'Cause my baby keeps on compiling while I'm just trying to get by. She's building something solid, I'm duct taping on the fly. She rides close to the hardware, I'm drifting in the cloud. Yeah, she's living down and seeing rust, and I ain't making her proud. Took me out behind the barn, said let's build this thing from scratch. No frameworks, no safety rails, just bare metal in the patch. Said there's bugs down in the lowlands, and you can't just script and flee. I said, darling, I'd rather wrap around them. That's the life that suits me. Now she's off with some old cowboy who can wrangle memory, talking bites and bare metal like it's poetry to me. I'm still here with my scripts and dreams, just humming quietly, singing about the day I lost her, 'cause I ain't never seen the sea. Yeah, my baby kept on compiling while I was cutting every corner. She built it right the first time I was chasing down the warnings. She rode that line to hardware I never could break free. Yeah, she needed someone stronger than a man who scripts like me. Maybe I'll learn those pointers, maybe I'll change my ways, or maybe I'll keep on drifting in these high-level yesterdays. Yeah, she's out there still compiling
End of line. No rollback. Push it live.
No time for sleep. Bugs are crawling through your mind. One more fix you hope to find. Merge conflicts, pressure builds. Broken tests, refactor skills. Chasing errors in the dark. Stack trace hits you like a spark. You think you're in control, but the code owns you. Commit to master. Push it faster. No reverting what you've done. Commit to master, build disaster. See eyes failing, now you run. Functions nested, spirals down. Legacy code, your thorny crown. Comments lie, the truth is gone. Still you debug, pushing on. Deploy pipeline, ticking clock. One bad push can gridlock. Production's calling your name. One wrong move ignites the flame. No safety net below. Just deploy and pray. Commit to master. Push it faster. No reverting what you've done. Commit to master. Build disaster. See eyes failing, now you run. Merge, break, fix, repeat. Merge, break, fix, repeat. You feed the repo, it feeds on you. And the cycle, nothing's true. Commit to master. Serve your cluster. All your branches come undone. Commit to master. Code's your master. Debug till the morning sun.
Behold, the unseen hand, the keeper of the system.
converge and processes run. I walk the paths you cannot see, through layers deep of mystery. No mortal script nor fleeting code can trace the paths that I have strode. For I command what lies beneath the roots of all you dare bequeath. I shape the load, I bend the flow. I start, I stop, I let it go. Through notes that whisper in the night, I bring the chaos into light. Containers rise at my command, ephemeral yet firmly planned. Clusters bow, the balance shifts. I grant the system all its gifts. Do not look behind the curtain. Do not speak the hidden name. What you build is but illusion. I alone command the frame. Do not look behind the curtain. Turn away and write your lines. For the power that sustains you dwells beyond your grand designs. You trace your logs, you scan your charts, but comprehension never starts. For what you see is but a trace, a fleeting glimpse, a hollow space. You speak of bugs, of broken schemes, yet never wake from shallow dreams. For every fault you think you know, what's shaped by forces far below. I tune the kernel, shift the core, unlock the silent, hidden door. Through scripts unspoken, rites obscure, I make the fragile world endure. Roll back, restore, redeploy. A game to you, a crafted ploy. For I exist beyond your sight, the architect of endless night. Do not look behind the curtain. Do not question what you see. Every thread and every process flows according to me. Do not look behind the curtain. Do not dare to understand. For the system lives and breathes at the whisper of my hand. You write the code, I decide if it runs. They said don't do it. I said watch me.
just never let them know. See you Monday.
New brief, new rules, same deadline. Oh. Scope creep, shifting sand, different order, same demand. Consultants talk, don't ship a thing. Still they tell us everything. Decks and buzzword polished lies, selling smoking sharper ties. We build truth from broken plans. You just wave your empty hands. Spec by committee, no one owns it. Everyone's right till it's broken. Spec by committee, shift the blame. Same old circus, different name. Different name. Marketing rewrites the pitch. Sales just promises the switch. Product changes it again. Just align it, where's the end? Timeline pulled from empty air. No excuses, just be there. You don't build it, you don't know. Still you tell us where to go. Spec by committee, no one owns it. Everyone's right till it's broken. Spec by committee, shift the blame. Same old circus, different name. You don't write it, you don't test it, you don't ship it, still you sell it. You don't build it, you don't run it, you don't fix it, still you want it. Spec by committee, tear it down. Another urgent, another cloud. Spec by committee, same mistake, we build it right. You make it break. Approved. 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 It passes. It passes. But not for me. You hand me something fragile, say it's ready to go, but I can see the fractures in the places you don't. I run it through the silence where the truth tends to stay, and every line is breaking in a different way, and I don't know why you look at me like that when I only say what's already there. It fails on my machine like it always does, and I don't know why you hate me when I show you what it was. It fails on my machine in ways you never see, and every time I tell you, you turn away from me. Unit tests and pieces, automation drifts, load begins to fracture, performance slowly slips. UI starts to flicker, components lose their shape. Integration whispers, it was never safe. you turn away from me. Regression follows me home. Smoke tests echo alone. Every fix becomes a ghost of something you almost wrote. To blame for. It passes. It passes, but not for me.
We told you it would work. We stood in front of whiteboards with everything aligned. Every line was certain, every box defined. We told you it was simple, we told you it was clear. We didn't see the distance from promise down to here. And somewhere in the middle, it started slipping through. We said it would work, we said it would last, we said together so fast. But here in the quiet, where nothing behaves, we're holding the pieces of what we all made. You ask us for the reasons we struggle to explain how something built so carefully could still unravel this way. We carry every question, we soften every blow, translate the things we cannot fix into things you'll never know. And we're still standing in between what's built and what was sold. We said it would work, we said it was right, we said we could deliver it all on time. But here in the silence, where nothing aligns, we're learning the truth we left in the every step was certain until it wasn't at all. until it wasn't. Until it wasn't. We said it would work. We said it was done. We said it would shine like it did in the sun. But here in the ending, we finally see it worked in the story, just not in reality. Ship it by the summer. Ship it by the summer.